Yes, selected 10 projects. Project mako 10. Eye konongo mecha Asante Akim Central omo aye. The fa education mecha ngomasua ene apomuden enso ho nsam ho. Na project ni nyina sa 10 ni nyina no. Ye ko hwe ni nyina ehwe se nsem a meka yi ne pepepepe so na ekoye na project no emu bi eye school dan a omu sisi ene afenso
omuguso omusi ana so mesi
yo omuguso omusi ha se ye ntimamufuo no ye hu se dwumadie we na wo modie
okay
eti ye nso ye koje se mom kira ye dwumadie amodi eti yakwa na mo chess ye si school dan wa ha ye si we wa ha ye we wa ha eti mo pa mo nkọ na mo nkọhwe eti ene ne ye yi mu du a ye de ye ne kodi akire ne ye hwehwemu ahu se dwumadie na wo modie no ene nsam a ye te free assembly ho fa contract ne ho no pepe na contractor ne di dwuma na it is here make say yetimi akọhwe project maako edu ebi wo ho a yeguso na no mu wie ebi wo nso ama no guso ameka say o mu wie ya yesa edi akire na no na nsem ni nyina no apiapia free mu aba
I'm interested in some base ana apiapia mu then na muhu say ampa sika yesi ye de ye adwuma no fata contractor wo ye adwuma ho na de ne ba ye ene nipa eni di akire even materials are also mo dey adwuma no the right material because you tell who shoddy works
yes
be ya ban adwuma wie ni bosume miensa na tisa de na a start na esan asay de na mo hu ye
ade ba akwa ye hu ye ne se nkitahodie papa anseda ankoso efa sede omanfo na ye ntimamufo na adwumadie no efata ye na ase omo ye de ama ye no project ni bi wo ho a timamufo no kura nim ho hwe empokura metimi akase even assembly na akasa no officials no there were 4 of the projects no omunim baby a project no contractor no kurampo say hwan na dem project na ma contractor no ebrebe no was a contractor no owie ebrebe na empokura no project ho nkrata asem kura te sen assembly ne kura nim ho hwe
na assembly de so mo doso sa nkrofo na waka no ye omo ana o se nko mu hunu ana se bia me fancy be a education yesi school dan yes. At least be a director of education world district ho any be also muhunu and I say be a moko NCC for na moko bisa o mana mpanifo ben almost enko muhunu na mobisa o na so munim se
ye ntemamufo no se ye di dwumadie bia wo ye mpatamu a na ye kọ ye municipal assembly also mutimi kire yen se project we asomasi na eye we ni wo mu na the best me kire ne say project ni bi wo ho a district assemblies na akasa no wo mu ni ba bi efira e ba ye na ho nkrata asem potisen ye bu say o say central government project
okay
so the central government project no say community no so o mu hia o mu wo ho na project na ba na contractor ne kurampo brebe na o so didi dwuma e de enema ne komu untumi hu sa information no bibia e wo ho et even assembly ho na kasa no me kire kono ho Asante Akim municipal assembly no project ni bi wo ho a ukona abisa wo mo say project we ya ye e ho nkrata wo ya wo mu hu no ma yidi a kirew wo mu ni hwe eti se obi ye engineer no wote assembly ho a na contractor na ye adwuma wono engineer no e na sade se okohwe se contractor na adwuma na wo ye no ene ne ye de ma no na kopa na ase nkope obekọ no enam se nyu no na de dwumadie ni ma no nti na woni nkrata bia nti no contractor no pen wo ye na yehu se saa ne ma we na emwa emma ye yen timamufuo no ye ntimi ma ye ni nkọ dwumadie na ti project ni nso bi wo ho a omo ye no empokura se be ya o mbesisi signboard bi kura me yehu se dwumadie no se na tie efria na eba brewe sika se ne wo mu ni ade no sansem kura de wonte ye boso kura amfa nkyerɛw eti se wo se 1 bag of cement ene ye de kɔ ade ni mu a ebe ye den watimi ahu se we na ekom eti we ye niema bi ye hu ya ade ba akwa ye ka ne se kɔba se contract bi eba community bi a was a community members no they should be involved I say ya ma wo mo information na say nsem bi o so mo te e fa ho se be yo metimi ya ne ade akire
it is our 10 projects na mo select ya na mo monitor nyina no so our findings ya na mo hu nyina all of them awarded from central government assembly no nhyɛ enim ho hwe konongofo nhyɛ da enim ho hwe na sɛ ebi a ndɛ na wɔn enim ne yɛkɔ so
yɛ wɔ project ne nso bi wɔ hɔ a ɛyɛ assembly na ankasa na award yɛ na project na ɛyɛ assembly na kora na award yɛ no sɛ ɛkɔba sɛ ɔmo di sɛ adwumadie na ekitahudie a ɛbɛda ɔmo ne timamufoɔ ne ntɛm no yɛ na ɛhɔ no etosin kakra
okay
ɛtɔ da nso a ɛyɛ ana sɛ wɔpɛ nsɛm bi atie afa saa project ne ho a sɛ sika sɛn kɔnɔ akɔbi sika sɛn na project we yɛde yɛ nom ne yɛade a sɛ bɛyɛ a yɛbɛka kyerɛw koraa yɛ nka nkyerɛw eti we nom yɛade a yɛhwɛ sɛ ɛmoa ma pɛpɛyɛ ɛne sɛ yɛbie nneɛma bi ani soɔ no ɛnyɛ adwuma baabi wɔ hɔ nso a contract no enipa a ɔbɛgye contract no kyɛ sɛ unim ɛkwan a ɔfa so a wonyaayɛ ukɔ PPA website a project no bi yɛkɔ PPA website all the 10 projects ni nyinaa no yɛhu mu baako koraa sɛ ya publish ɛwɔ PPA website ɛnso ɛyɛmra so ɔmo publish
PPA fo bɛkyerɛ ɔmo nso kwan bɛ na ɔmo nso fa so di ɔmo dwuma sɛ na okay we nyinaa fo ɔmo kɔn ho agye sɛ no man koye
na sɛ ɛne man koye ɛwɔ ɛba contracting issues wɔ most of the assemblies na ɛne man koye koraa ɛno na yɛn timamufoɔ no yɛwɔ hɔ a ne yɛhu ne sɛ ɛne na sɛ bi a na biribi kɔ so ɛwɔ assemblies ni mu a enti ɛma no abasa
okay
yɛn typical one example yɛwɔ project baako bi wɔ hɔ a epokura the assembly ne de ma yɛn sɛ ɛno na wɔn mo yɛ no yɛkɔ yɛn ne nte saa
assembly no project ankasa
assembly ni project a yɛkɔ gye wɔn mo report sɛ project bɛɛ na mo yɛ no project baako a wɔn de ma yɛn sɛ wei na yɛyɛ ne ha no yɛkɔ yɛ sɛ nte saa typical ɛyɛ project no metumi abo project no wɔn sɛ wɔn yɛ construction of one story building number story building Konongo Wesley Senior High School ya call ye hu sabro service ye ko bi say si we da we PTA fo na esie enye assembly ni na esi ye ni assembly fo ni din kita ho bobo am so ye ni faso na ye project bi akwete say compound de na si compound de ni abrosan ye pe
me was my document here
de ni na document say ye si abrosan ama Konongo Wesley Senior High School. Ya kwan so eni wo.
Oh.
Die hu ye na headmaster say hwan ne he. Assembly for na so mu si abrosan wa ha. Abrosan na mu hu no, nya assembly for e PTA na eye. Ye bo mu ana te say e ya ade a ye omo say e error. Omo trotro na te say fa wo mo.
Na period ben as our projects no mo monitor ye ben sa na mo hwe
ye hwe 2021 year mu May June July ene ye first monitoring na ye de sa findings we nyina eba abonte ye de sa niam ye hu ye nyina no ye de aba abonte May June July mu na ye guso nso a ye guso a ye dwumadie na aka ne nyina na ensem so de ebi wo ho pa
ebi wo ho pa yenko PPA ho opening wadaroma momo ye aban aso ya mo hwama prepare your nka bibia akos kama na wo hwe findings ya habakfo ehunu ya as a PPA man. How are you taking it? How are you feeling?
Okay, me da say so wo hwe niema ndo na me wo meeting asibi nti no se me hu niema ni bi ebi wo ho a untimi info to assembly fo no bebre ebi so wo so a I mean omonga so mo jitu mo esa say wo hwe some of the contract now almost say if we central government now you see wo hwe mrana every institution beyond we call them entities law no declare them as an entity the man say get fund entity our mutumu support all the educational institutions until get fund can be in Accra normal word the contract I'm a contractor no obey adwuma no work on municipal assembly
okay
but what is missing now is the collaboration and who say it doesn't exist into be na contractor ne ba he doesn't owe any allegiance to the assembly of course say get fund am the contract in this assembly no person information free contractor no he doesn't even give it to them
now even before crowd get fund this contract no be ma contractor no assembly or they who say they need that project
exactly and now omokan so all those things came up yesterday so you realize that there's no collaboration
yeah
because I say about assembly one of say what is even their need you do a need assessment I'm part of we be a school way and a way or community way, but it doesn't exist. So the issue of decentralization in our pen, back down one actually it doesn't exist from what we found out yesterday. No? So now we advise assembly say they should collaborate more with the Get Fund or Ministry of Health because the project were about 2 institutions, so that they can even write to them. Into Indra Nyame now presiding member so meeting ASABI. Into advice they can even pass a resolution and then write to Get Fund say we want say project we so ha. Now yeah assembly and they need document be our assembly because sometimes any go say we beba. This is na about for document be about this project. No mostly be. The community will not understand you that way because they think that you are the assembly. When I'm representing Aban Ewaha. So you should be able to have those documentation so that if anybody comes be now we are in the area of right to information. People will write to you, people will request for information, and it's your responsibility of more information. No? But when they ask you and they throw your hands in this prayer, what assembly put now? What say? Now community members now
just say they don't have the information.
They don't have it.
But I'm saying more nyasa challenges be a young farmer money they can. You were told say we don't have.
Oh, information now more acromony.
Na make it is a be information or something from then the right to information act where you see the but we they good. They were ready to give you the information but just say
information I can was me kurampo no. Who push assemblies in answer. And you say be
in the era of right to information.
Who push assembly answer.
And then no one
who push assembly answer. Talk that number some the mama.
And I make her say
one coordinating director. What kind of plane? What say? One of you what say? The entire young mama sa a board that contract nation say motia mbaka say esododo mo di beye dede. And until I answer the CM. What kind of
good say o kasa same way and a good so man say asan aye mra say you bit me use right to information act no akopesa information nti coordinating director no ontimi nya tumi bia nyina so say me fa esa information e mamo nti ye hwe nti PPA ya mame mo kwan be so na mo so mo bem in this year award contracts e de ama contractor ene omo hwe aye adwuma no nyina sene be ya adwuma so bitimi akoso yi.
Okay, so we share public procurement at Mbrana. Sena me kan yen award contract on behalf of any institution.
You don't award.
We don't award. We are just a regulator. So as any policy to ensure that they do the right thing. Mbrana share all the methods every entity can use. So depending on the threshold, I say scano and a contract in the bond, any method that will be used. The Evans authority and approval of the method. The restricted tender. And it is up say and up we see school down. Like I say, okay, we shall contract of me and I no way no bet me. No throw about PPA. Now Yashem Ukrata Semna BBI okay, then we'll give you the approval. And then the other one is the famous one in single source and also source.
Sole source.
And also when I say beer, I then now person what no, and I then now person say 9 person we sin. We shall contractor baako pɛ ana ɔwɔ ho aka deɛ ebi a person tɔ machine bi the whole Ghana one supplier pɛ de bit man supplier then who here say we go through all the process of advertising and doing all it will take a long time and at the end of the day ni na no e be cost a particular person ho ndi mbane say bibi sa no we be try by PPA ni a hwe na nkada se mi na okay the more approval now then you will go and do the process baako say bi in terms of national security but when we say police form advertising say it doesn't happen. And now be their uniforms. They don't advertise it.
The one say
those ones are all in the interest of national security. Okay. So those ones you write to PPA for the approval, and the PPA will give it to you. And
but still, now just any public, but they write to you.
Exactly, that is the law. And in terms of national disaster, BBSC baby, and they want to put an intervention. A better if you want to go through the process, 3 or 4 months, we need to ratify that. Then no, just always try by PPA. Now, yeah, board, and the decision is taken by a governing board. Then they will give you the approval of the method. Okay. Not that we are giving you approval to go ahead. We are giving the approval of the method. Then you will go and do the procurement process and then award the contract. And around the time we say, mini account, no see, I'm call a website or no, so no more contract no website. Yeah, no query. The who any moment say, time more advertising no more. I'm the buy a website and then procurement plan no some the buy. But the man just say we are contract ni na ese we publish the winning year our website or amount involved. So the obi abehun say okay at the beginning of the year no who can sell person your project way who advertise here nipa say na be tender here we in na we na winning year. So na be a ebe say procurement is about transparency. So the obi abehun say ade na moye no emu da ho. In the same way one winning ko be say okay asamasi way was it part of the process in the beginning at all? Because sometimes we hear you asamasi way contract no nimbi na ba say na we win here. So all this is to endanger transparency. So what I say. After all the discussion we say omanye omojitu mu so omanye nti no ya mom deadline say before the next meeting because we are going to meet them again to validate the findings again. So your mom deadlines by the time you basically share them no they should be able to put it on the website which they have agreed.
All right. And see, that meeting, so like projector Omawo Day Central, how are they also going to be part of the Marshall Musewa Munyi?
And you see, also as part of the deliberation, Anopa say in the next meeting, you better try say, those institutions also be meeting as so that going forward, we see how we resolve them, so that any say we wahana we ni moshe na project we wahana me ni moshe. So those institutions will bring them at the next meeting. And then since they are also not anything on their own, I think say yes we do Accra, we will write to them officially for them to also do the needful thing by also publishing the contracts on the website. That one, every government institution is mandated by the law that you should do that.
All right. So, Philip, send PPA money can. You're sure say near Mohunu Asante Akim Central no. Sa na cost all over the country.
Yes.
A hard drink pa. So what can be there about what are some of the recommendations ni bia mode aba mujidi say going forward ebebo
so me nua me da say ya dwen mu de ye hu ne say contract bi cost wo communities ni mu a I say community members no etimi benefiting. Most of the contracts ni nyina ye call ye no ye bisa community members ne say kra na contractor no wotumi edemo ehye mu adwuma no mpo se bia we ye mason we ye carpenter we ye saa ne mani nyina no ye hu ne papa eti ye koba saa na che se yen as an assembly no ye sika na nka yen temamufo yen se betimi anya so mfaso no yen yetimi nya bi eti ye sra assembly ne se abre bi omo award contract no omo we se omo ne contractors ne bekasa na community members na fa wo mo ho no wo mo so betimi anya emwa kakra nso ewom ade ba ko bi wa ye sanso hu ya ye mpese ye besa hu ne sa duplication of same contract anase bia abandoning project ne ye koye new one ye ko community ba ko community na kasa wo mo ICT library ni library omo eye ye sit down kama me nua akọ ho a efe kura so chen the assembly no akwaye no enso ye ko ye hu se ba bia community ni ye ne de no schools bear 4 na etwa ho asia so mutimi wie sa project ne ma community na enka community members no ene enkura ni nyina betimi anya so mfaso enso assembly no ekoye start new contracting process akwesi new ICT center ewo a place enkura ntimi nya den enante enko ho
enti from the way can say project is abandon real
ade esi na no yebusa om say adenti na community na kasa ye dwumade bi sei na makwakoya foforo na mantimi aboa wo ma anwie no wo say ane de community own project initiative me say community initiative project ya make wo duase say community na ya community no so mo pede ICT center meboa wo mo aguso wo mo ye bi dada o mo sit down na wie kama
sikana won fa be support
wo mo dey kwaye new project no adenti na mo fa nko support community ne de no
then you start
make the community project no wo kona the community de no dan no o ma sie no etoto assembly de no ho a wotimi se nkomu wie community ne de na ahwe kura nko betimi de skani bi ya niam ne bi kura ka
the motivation nyina say obi benya bi adi wo ho na ekeka ho na de how my Ghana
ubisa wo mo say community na community initiative project eti project ni su bebre wo ho a we ba wo sase edu ba bi no wajai na yabese new project ase sa na ma we nyina no ye timanfo ye hu a na
the whole Kenyans they have and say we had the decentralization concept and the assembly concept here. Your assembly members elected ones and government appointees were almost free the communities.
Yes.
Your project were those communities no no. And to no assembly
project no crab bebre wo assembly members ni nim ho hwe.
And I'm saying no hold nim ho hwe a assembly ho kan wa
na as assembly said ye hwehwemu no eto odwa no sa assembly ni di dwumadie bia eto da kra assembly member a wo krampo no wo hwa ne ye de ade na ba ye baba be ye we wo ma to da ye taade wo mo bam ye ko community ba ko na na ne say de me hu ya ne say ye be frɛ me say ye pasase na ya ye dwumadie bi say e na me kwa kire wo de me hu ya ne say contractor no aba ho a wo mo adwuma eti no assembly member kura no we no oni mo hwe.
All right, yo medasi pay so your departing words future burner based on more monitoring and the mohu no de na oka e de atwa to de ama timemufo omo mutie ye wo nkro mu ne assembly ho no de ekoso no future be na ade ma ye
yo meni amedasi future bi a metimi de ama ne se assemblies no me kire MMDs also omo hunu se ye ntimamufo nti ena omo ye omo adwuma no ye ni ho a omo ni ho sika se free aban central government o se free eye IGF no omo di you se sika ni nyina free ye ntimamufo ye ho eti dwumadie bia omo die bia no wo mo hwe se eye de ye beboa ye ntimamufo na eye de ye ntimamufo nso ye ni betimi ayeden e de ye kire na ombema said ye yentimamufo no ye onse ye se ye to ye wo aka bi ye wo bibi wo ye tirimu fa assembly fo no ho ye hu ne se assembly fo no di esika sa na timam ni bi adwen ye no eti sa assembly o free meeting so wo mra o e de ye no wo koye ni esika na wo mu di eti wo mo hwe ma transparency emeda wo mo ne timamufo ne ntam na timamufo ne gi wo mo di a ebe ma mpuntu atimi aba se me nua dampo wuti a ye mfie se ni me ya sure say dampo kura wuntu ya bi da me ya sure say dampo me ntu ya bi da
okay
eti we nyina de enti a ye ntua ne say ye ni gidie bia wo
system ni mo me da CP
eti ye ntua sika mamo nkonkodi
yo mame nko ora David Damwa hoy PPA mu adwuma ye onso de na wodi twa to ma ye
me da am say de be ka che assembly for ne say omo ye aban representative in the community. Then it's up to them, say they will comply with the law. In fact, Nimani will be working in tossing on their side. So it's up to them to do the right thing. Because procurement, people, amount for perception, they say, is shrouded in corruption and secrecy. In this, there may be one information, be one farmer community now. Team be the workers about the motor and the motor and Modiska. It means our contract here, or can watch them say, community now started back. Also, most of them see the same thing, or a duplication of, what do you call it, facilities. Meanwhile, they all cannot be back on Ankababo. Ni now so can't because of the politics we do in this country. We was started for person not to be any day. We say, oh, Mr. Damiye, but that's what I say. So I think you ask yourself, was there even a need assessment within the community? I'm sure you're more engaged or more because oh, you're quite started back over. Monfa will make boy money instead of say Makoko started back one. It's far away. Until the American Assembly for they say they have responsibility towards the community, and they should also do very well to also protect the public purse as we are all claiming. Because at the end of the day, we want to achieve value for money for every project that you spend, even if it's a city.
Okay.
On. Thank you.
All right, Ms. Medawasipi, David Damwa, Head Corporate Affairs and Facilities Management, PPA. NFA Ura Philip Dia, Executive Director, ABAC Foundation. Anopa nkomo mo ne abono, enya dia wo se ye de kwakwa ho, enya dia eye pleasant, enya good news. Ghana ye problem. Enti menu mi no yate sansem we se ne. Yentu ana mo bia fata na ye sika kakra na ye wo no, ye mfa develop wo man. Ye ne sa na obi amfa conditions bia metata enye no man fata o. Why? Nti obi amon homoden na on this note no mamenko Safu Krum Oko Manson Kwanta Krubi ho. Honso bibi se bi ekoso. Bibi se bi ekoso ho. Enti men kan tenten. Ma men twa so na mo amoye involve no mo si school dan kane a yɛbɛtwe de akoma nkwadaa de asua de no abɛɛbɛ bibi ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna manfo di ho sika na ɔman no ɛbrɛ enti safo krom menim sɛ amanseɛ district ni bi enti sɛ mo a mo hwɛ mo a mo tie no mo nya ne yɛtene ansa na yɛaba mo so abusafo yɛde nkɔmɔ no isi ase na yɛtwa ho aba yɛba peace council for de asomdwe to mba adwobrɛ na kyɛ sɛ yɛdi asomdwe ho nkɔmɔ nti yɛba sisi